Boom. Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Super Champ Chuck. We back at it with another episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share all your social media platforms. We are on to the final week of preseason as our Chiefs will take on the Cleveland Browns this Saturday at noon. So before we get into all of that, it's going to introduce everybody here. Kylie's on the top right. My guy Boogie's on the bottom of the screen. Everybody else should be showing up later on. But as you can see here, we all didn't appear on the last episode, but it is what it is. So maybe we'll give our thoughts on what happened in the last preseason game. But anyway, how are y'all doing this evening?
I'm good. I'm good. Two
I'm, I'm
weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
yes, finally. I'm good, man. Off the clock. It's the weekend. I'm feeling good, man. We another week closer to some real football.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that. When the games matter.
Man.
I know. This stuff is killing me. Like, it's great the first weekend or so, and then I'm just like, it doesn't matter. I'm so ready for the real stuff. Such a tease. What up, John?
John, what's up, man?
Shout out to our cousins, Arrowhead Chief Podcast. What's up, King Mo?
What's
up?
So yeah, why not just give us our quick thoughts on the last preseason game, since we didn't really touch on that for real. I mean, what's the thing that stood out for all y'all in here, and what's the thing that we can work on and some people to look out for?
So obviously, I think the big story coming out of last week's game was the QBRs and all the quarterbacks and us quarterback controversy and us being super deep in that position. So I thought it was another great show from Shane Michelle. I don't think you can deny that. And then Gabbert obviously had himself a quarter as well. So it was a really great game. It was really great to see that. And I'm a big Shane fan. I think they're probably going to lean towards Gabbert because of the vet experience. But I don't know. Shane's definitely making a case for him. But I feel like the thing that stood out to me the most was with Justin Ross, or not Justin Ross.
Rice.
Yeah, thank you. Rashee Rice. He had a drop pass in the beginning. He had a drop pass in the beginning of the game and then went back out and I think had like 90 yards and eight targets or something like that. And he just absolutely redeemed himself. And I just think that that's a really important quality to have, to be able to kind of rebound from a drop pass like that. And obviously we don't want to see drops again, but or very often, but when they do happen, being able to like dust yourself off and get back up and get back out there is really important. And everyone's speaking really highly of him, so he might be that one rookie wide receiver that might break that stereotype that Andy's offense that you can't really that rookies have a hard time in. So I'm excited. It was a good game though.
Yeah, the boys had to get their dirt off their shoulder after the drops early on, and they did a good job doing that, overall. So I feel like the future is going to be here sooner than we think, as far as the young receiving core. What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on last week, Boog?
Everything the same Kylie just said, but I feel like after that first preseason game, I feel like Andy Reid was so vanilla that he was just like, all right, we got to do a little bit better this week. And they turned it up a notch. All the quarterbacks responded. Like you said, it's not that I don't like Shane. I like Shane. I definitely think he's done enough to be kept. Blaine Gabbert, playing Gabbert, we know what he's going to be. But I thought all of them looked good. Like you said, I think you gave Rashee Rice, you gave him a big shout out, and I think he definitely deserved it. Like you said, he dropped that first catch, but it was afterwards. What he did after the catch, I think if you can do that with those quarterbacks, just imagine what he's going to do with Mahomes. I think, like you said, I agree. Like we've been saying all summer, I think he's further along than Sky Moore was at this point in time. I just think he came out. His situation was better coming out. I think right now he's more of a receiver right now. And if he can get that playbook down, I think he is going to definitely make some plays for us. So I was definitely happy about that. No injuries. That's always, of course, well, no big injuries. And this, I don't want to get this receiver's name wrong. I was very impressed with him too.
Smith Marset.
Yes.
And he was. I want to ask about.
There we go. Smith. Thank you, Mo. But yeah, and you seen that little clip of him talking about he's been through this 3 straight times. getting on the practice squad, not getting called up. And this gonna suck if he does not make this team. And I don't think he will, because we already done said we're not keeping 8 receivers. But man, he did how he's played. He definitely deserves a roster spot. I know we can't keep him on the practice squad, but it's encouraging seeing them receivers right now playing as good as they are, knowing the system, showing their athletic abilities already. It got me a little excited. Y'all know how I've been feeling about the receivers all summer. So
Yeah, you've been helping on the receivers and DBs. So, but look who showed up late to the party. What's up with it?
Man, I didn't see the link
Late.
at all. I'm like, Charles, what are you doing? Like, why is it taking so long?
Like
It got lost in the shuffle.
I've been.
I'm sorry. Here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, Arizona. Yeah, speaking of Arizona, yeah, it's clear. We all know that they was inferior. They was an inferior opponent last week, but at the
Oh,
same time, we wanted a great positive day, and we got that. Got that last week. So, but to your point about the wide receiver room, Boogie, I mean, it looks like Brett Beach has done a great job in that department. So it's just that, unfortunately, like you mentioned, everybody can't go because, like, I know last week on the show, Country D Mac and CJ, shout out to CJ for stepping in for me.
shout out CJ.
They mentioned Cornell Powell. Cornell Powell, he finally started to get the offense, but it's too little, too late for him, unfortunately. So
it sucks, bro.
It's a good problem to have, though, right?
It's a great problem.
great problem.
But
Great problem.
it sucks that you finally get it right. You finally feel comfortable. You finally putting good film out, and it's too late. It's too much talent out there. It's a great problem though. So sorry. Hi guys. I'm sorry. I'm like, hi Kylie.
Hi.
But Boogie out there representing us well, kicking the ass and mad not.
I got us, man. I got us. Shout
I
out,
appreciate
man.
you. I appreciate you. J Tuck. We want all the smoke, J Tuck.
I got J Tuck already.
Oh, okay, good.
I
good,
got J
good.
Tuck. Yeah, I got him already too, man.
I'm promoting Boogie like a boxer. I'm just sending all kind of.
What you say? You Leonard Ellaby, man. Your boy Dominic Warren, ain't that his name? He next, but my fault. I don't want to get too far off.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Next.
I came in late, so I'm a little off subject.
So
What was we talking about? I'm sorry.
So wait, you're not Don King?
No, man, that's
He
old
might
school.
be. He might be Don King. One hand in my pocket. Yeah, he might be Don King, man.
Only in America. Only in America. I'm the dude from Rocky 5. Touch me and I'll sue. Touch me and I'll sue.
But
Anyway,
nah,
okay. Damn, I just showed how old I am by saying a Rocky 5 though.
but nah, while you was gone though, we was just going over a little bit of last week's game since we wasn't on the last episode. So I was just getting everybody else's thoughts on it.
Oh yeah, great game, man. Nobody got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I know a lot of us don't always finish preseason games, but have y'all ever seen a game where all the quarterbacks had 100 quarterback rating before?
Not that I can remember.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because I know a lot of times we don't finish those games, but damn. Mo. Hey, block Mo. Block Mo. Get Mo out of here. Get Mo out of here. Get Mo out the street. Get him off here, man. Come on, Mo. I thought you was cool, man. Get him out.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, man. Let's go.
That tells you how bad Arizona is, though. Arizona is trash.
Bro,
Oh my gosh.
Isaiah Simmons. I know Isaiah Simmons hasn't been really great, but dang, just a 7th rounder every turn.
That's that.
It's that bad.
I mean,
That's that. We was gonna get rid of you anyway. We'll take anything for you. Cause come on, man, 7th
Yeah,
round.
that means we was cutting you anyway.
Man.
And then they trade for Joshua Dobbs. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kyler not playing. I think he's gonna start on the pup list.
yeah.
if he
I don't know
plays
if he's gonna play at all.
this point.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised, Kyler.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
all.
But wouldn't that be smart to bench him all year? Suck. Get Caleb, trade him, get some more picks. I mean, that's what I would do. Because I think if I'm the Cardinals, I already know Murray's not the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and I seen that. I seen a tweet earlier today, and somebody mentioned this about to be like the greatest tank we've seen since the 76ers when they went through the process.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, and you know Call of Duty about to come out in 2 months. You better get rid of them now, man. Get rid of them now, man.
That hamstring is hurting already. It's sore. It's sore
I'm
already.
just saying.
Hey, who has the best NFL? Was Suck for Luck the best one?
Yeah,
I forgot about Suck for Luck.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
We was like a year early to that party.
Yeah.
But
Man, we sucked the wrong. We sucked in the worst draft of all time. Thank God for Eric Fisher, but we sucked at the wrong time, bro.
Hey, Super Bowl champion Eric Fisher.
What the problem is we sucked the year that Andrew Luck came out, and then we beat the Colts and missed out on Andrew Luck.
Man, fuck.
Of course, because that's like the weird cursed team too. Anyways, we can't really beat them, and then when we do beat them, it causes that to happen. It's like such a Colts, like they're like, here you go, we'll allow you to beat us this time. It'll cost you that. Anyway,
He said they're gonna get Caleb Harris and Marvin Harris.
It would all be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, you're right, Collie. We beat the Colts when it doesn't benefit us.
Yeah. I mean, it all worked out. Here we are.
Yeah, look at us now. Look at us now.
I mean, eventually it did benefit us. Eventually, I mean, we finally won that playoff game at Arrowhead when Patrick Mahomes was the quarterback. So
we retired Andrew Luck effectively.
Yeah, because I mean,
our game was the last game he played.
Yeah, because that
we gave him his greatest game and his last game.
Right. And you know what's crazy? Like that draft that Andrew Luck and RG3 was in, that was the draft we took down Terry Poe. We was pick number 11, and we took down Terry Poe. So, and Poe wasn't a bad player.
Who else was in that draft? Never mind. I'm totally off subject.
I mean, Trent Richardson flopped. Justin Blackmon, he got in too much trouble off the field. He flopped. Morris Claiborne, he flopped. Mark Barron, he flopped. Matt Khalil, like, yeah, it was a pretty horrible top 10 until you got the Luke Kuechly and Stephon Gilmore. So.
Y'all playing around with Boogie too much, man. Y'all gonna make Boogie flash.
These be my favorite.
We're gonna have to do a PSA today.
Man, I might have to, man. Come on, man. We ain't gonna keep throwing them little jabs at 95, man.
All right.
Are we over Boogie? Are we over Chris yet? I mean, seriously. Are we over the Twitter part of Chris?
Yeah, like is he serious about holding out to week 8, or if y'all saw the tweet from downstairs and he said y'all gotta stop taking everything that Chris Jones said serious on Twitter. Like, is there any truth to Chris Jones really holding out to week 8?
Was there any truth to him holding out this long? Like, I think for me, it's like I thought he for sure would have been back a week or two ago. He's still not back. I don't know. There's still time for him to come back, obviously, but I'm surprised we are to the point that we are. So I don't think it would surprise me at this point if he missed a game or two.
Because this is the same guy that said he wanted to be a Chief for life, too.
Yeah, he said that.
I love you, Kansas City. I'm not going nowhere.
Things change, though,
He said a lot. He said a lot of things. Like, what are we to believe? I don't know what to believe at this point.
Man, them dollars are saying.
I believe what I'm seeing, and he's not there. That's currently where I'm at.
Hey, actions speak louder than words, and you are not there.
But
he's not there.
Here's what I don't get from the fans, though. This is what I don't get, man. Like, the fans never be pocket check the owners, though. They always pocket checking the players. Like I understand it from both sides, you know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not really tripping off this Chris Jones situation because it's not like we haven't won without him before. It's not like we didn't go to the AFC Championship game with the Bob Sutton led defense, you know. And like Arrowhead Chief just mentioned, money, dollars and cents, it definitely changes the conversation. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna let this thing play out, you know. And if Chris is not there week 1, I mean, we got plenty of other guys on the team, and we can get the job done. So
Here's the thing, though. Like, I'm not sitting here and trying to discredit the offense, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes. But the defense, I feel like really, really needs Chris Jones. We were what? Second in sacks last season. You don't get that without Chris Jones. I think he had 25% of pressures last season. You don't get that with like that's a huge chunk to miss. And yeah, we've got a great secondary. They're going into a lot of them are going into like what their second year, but a lot of their success was based off of Chris Jones getting the pressure he was getting. Like, I get it. We do have a strong young team around him, but we need him. We need him. I don't know that we should give him everything he's asking for. If he's asking for more than 30, like, I don't know, that would be really tough for me. But 30, like, I'm like, do it. Do it.
I don't agree with that comment that they don't value him like Kelce and Mahomes either. It's not they don't value him like that. They just lowballing him like that because Patrick Mahomes is what? The eighth highest paid quarterback? Kelce is the third highest paid tight end. So, I mean, if we go based on that.
They started off as the top in the game. It's just people have came behind them.
But they never changed the market. And they could have changed the market, both of
them. Yeah. Travis, yeah. I mean, I don't know if Travis could have, but Pat was the highest paid quarterback when he signed his deal.
Yeah, but hold on with Travis Kelce. Travis
was the highest paid tight end when he first signed his deal.
But you don't.
But listen, but I still think Travis is a little underpaid for what he does, man. Like, listen, if Travis was a wide receiver, he'd be getting paid like more than $10 million more.
Let me ask y'all this: if Travis Kelce was, let's say, he was a free agent last year, right before last year, he was a free agent, and he said it was just the same scenario as Tyreek and all them, and he was like, "I want to get paid to set the market." Do you think the Chiefs would have set the market with Kelce?
I think Travis is one of the ones that can't leave. I think he's in that group. It's a short group. It's only 3 people in that group. 2 people, really.
What is it, Mahomes and Kelce? So you don't put Chris Jones in that group?
I saw the Chiefs.
I don't know. It's not looking like he in that group. But what if
I'm asking if he's in that group for you? Is he in that group for you?
He's in that group for me because I think he's the Pat Mahomes of the defense. I would have been if I throw $28 million at Chris Jones. I think that's fair. I don't get what he's asking for. Everybody else was getting 25, 26. Everybody we seeing Quentin numbers. We seeing what's the other kid number? Lawrence. We seeing Simmons. Yep. Everybody came in 25, 26. If I'm throwing you 28, I'm not disrespecting you by throwing you 28, bro. What are you talking about? Now
but
you
Aaron
want
Donald makes 31.
None of them players you just named is on his level.
I know. That's why I threw him 28 instead of throwing him a 25.
I don't know. Quentin Williams had a monster year. I mean, he might be pretty.
Quentin Williams did have Quentin Williams had a great year, and he's good.
They're younger too.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
Not him. But Simmons.
They're also younger too.
Right. And
so is 28 fair to you, Boogie? Is that a fair deal for Chris Jones?
I can't. I don't know. If I'm talking as the Chiefs, then yeah, 28 would be. But
okay, if you're talking as Chris Jones, what do you want?
Shit, I'm trying to get as much as I can get. I would be asking for 30 if I was Chris Jones. Why would?
Okay, so you asked for 30. I'm offering 28. Can we just meet in the middle at 29? Jeez. Can we just meet in the middle at 29?
That I mean, that's on him. When you go to your job, when you go to an interview to a job, if you go to an interview to a job, you go say in your mind, this is the number you got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you're not taking no pay cut there. We're not taking no pay cut.
Okay, here's the thing. So if I'm gonna give you 28, I'm gonna throw some incentives in there. Super Bowl, playoff, Pro Bowl type stuff. You know, I'm gonna throw your incentives in there. You probably get to 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just look better if I'm throwing you 28 instead of 30, but I can get you to 30. How about 27 and I can get you to 30 with incentives? Can we do that?
Why would Chris Jones do that though?
if you can make the incentives, you're still gonna get 30.
Anything could happen. And
Yeah,
Quentin
like
Williams is getting how much, Chuck?
so
He
Quentin
was getting
Williams,
26.
yeah,
I think
26.
he's getting 24.
Yeah, it might have been like 24. Like everybody else was coming in at 25, 26, 24. Like they was coming in those numbers. If I'm throwing you 28 off top, that means I'm showing you love already.
But if
But
he
like
wants
you,
Aaron Donald love, that's not like if he's like Aaron Donald makes 31, I want 30 at least. Give
24
me
and a
the
half.
30.
Okay.
This is gonna be my last contract likely because I'm 29. I really need to make sure I'm taking care of my family. And I know that I was more productive than Aaron Donald was last season. Granted, he was hurt. I've proven I'm in the top 10 ranked by the players. I know that doesn't mean much, but I was nominated for Depoy. I will promise to try and get you Depoy this year. Like I feel like his resume, what he's done in the last 2 or 3 years, and what we feel like Aaron Donald is worth. I feel like Chris Jones has brought himself to that level. I'm not saying he's better than Aaron Donald, but I'm saying in
I
his
agree.
head, he believes he should get paid like Aaron Donald does. And I don't feel like he's necessarily wrong in that situation. We just don't necessarily have the money. So
Yeah.
it's an interesting deal that they're trying to work out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, money could be part of it. I mean, also, like, do you think the slight hang up is the fact that, Chris Jones finally had a serious impact in the playoffs where, it wasn't just like batted passes at the line or just like pressures. He actually was able to get sacks. He actually forced some fumbles. I mean, is there a little hang up with that?
Bro, I think he was I know the sack thing and all that, but Chris Jones was contributing to in the playoffs. Like
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
I'm not
Thank
saying he
you.
wasn't.
that never was a I wasn't tripping about the sacks because I know he affects the game regardless of if he's getting
Yeah.
home or not. He's affecting the game just by being in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that never meant anything. It's just like it was cool. We're talking, we're negotiating, we're working it out. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. And then one day it was like, we're not even talking anymore. It's like, what? What happened? What? I keep going back to that Frank Clark thing. I know that's so silly. That's so childish to me. But as soon as Frank Clark went to Denver, it just seems like Chris Jones was like, I'm done. Like, was that the breaking point or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, he was saying, I want to be the second highest. I'm not looking for Aaron Donald money. I want to be a Chief for life. I'm not going nowhere. Just bring my dog back. And then when he didn't come back, it was like he was like, all right, I'm done talking to y'all.
Well, to your point, Kyle, the agents want the ABV at $28 million a year. I mean, it don't seem like that's what Chris Jones wants. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what Chris Jones and the agents want. So I'm not sure if it was really 28 million. Like, this would have been done already. If that's the case,
How is he asking for 30? Like, if Kylie would, and I'm not blaming you, Kylie. I'm saying if he's asking for 30 and you throw 28, he want 30. Like, I don't. But I'm saying if the last dude got 24.5 and I'm throwing you 28, I don't see the problem.
You for the owners, man.
Yeah. I want him to get paid too, but I feel like 28 is fair for you, Chris, too. If the last guy got 24 and you getting 28, you're better than the last guy that got paid. No doubt, you're better than the last guy. I don't know, Aaron. I think we should be mad at the LA Rams for paying Aaron Donald off.
oh my God, bro, you can't be mad at them.
That's
bro.
what I'm mad at. I'm mad at the Rams right now because why would y'all pay him that type of money? Who cares? And he sucked last year, to be honest with you. Let's be honest.
What?
He had a bad year.
He was out for like 8 games, but yeah, he had a down year statistically.
Look,
Chris Jones passed him up. Boogie, Chris Jones didn't pass him up last year?
He was hurt last year.
Hey.
And you said Aaron Donald sucked?
Yeah, I ain't about to know that.
Last year.
What?
Last year. I ain't saying he sucked as a player. I'm saying last year, Chris Jones topped him last year. Chris Jones had a better year than he had last year.
Yeah, but you said he
Period.
sucked. No, Aaron Donald still did his thing. But hold
Hey,
on,
I
Chuck.
feel like if you ain't playing, you suck. Like it is what it is.
But Chuck, to your point about the playoff sacks, I mean, why would he not use that when he's negotiating that the year? Y'all know, and I know that I made an impact without sacks. Y'all kept saying I wasn't getting playoff sacks. Not only did I get playoff sacks, I got the sack to get us to the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, I'm using that if I'm negotiating.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. And like, yeah, Donald had a down year last year. You know what I mean? He didn't get the sacks that he wants. I mean, he only had 5 sacks through 11 games, and he only forced 1 fumble and all that stuff. But I said this before about Aaron Donald when it comes down. Aaron Donald, you want to say he's still the best defense tackle in the game? Yes, sure, okay. I mean, that's fine. You see the
Here we
talent.
go.
He the best pass. To me, he the best pass rusher defensive tackle. But my thing with him is this: when I've seen him play, you can run on him. Like you don't really see that with some other guys when you talk about defensive tackles. Like it's hard to run on Jeffrey Simmons. Like it's hard to run on Dexter Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? And like people put Aaron Donald in the same category as like Reggie White and Bruce Smith, and
There
it's
you go.
like no, like I ain't seen Reggie White and Bruce Smith get blown up like that when they had to stop the run. So that's my thing with Aaron Donald. But I don't blame the Rams for paying him because like he's their best player.
Hey man, bottom line, we love you, Chris. We want to see you on the team. We
Can
whatever
I
that takes.
say? Well,
Go ahead, Kylie. Go ahead.
don't speak. I mean, no. Like I agree with you. Like yes, we do love Chris Jones, but I think what's frustrating for me is to see him say like, "Oh, I can afford it. I can afford to hold out," and then hear that he's asking for money. Like, are you asking for more money, or are you saying like it just? I don't think it sits right with me personally. Like, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to get paid. He does deserve to get paid, but the whole like I can afford it. Okay, well then why are we? What are we? I'm so confused. You're just gonna give away all this money, saying that I can afford it and give away game checks, even if it's not true. Like to say it and then I don't know. It's just a little frustrating. We do love you, Chris Jones. Country continue. I just wanted to get that out there.
Uh, is it starting to be? Is Chris Jones starting to become a bad guy into the fan base?
I mean,
I
to
don't think
some
he should
fans,
be. I'm not saying he should be, Boogie. I already see that face. I'm not saying he should be a bad guy because if you want your money, go get your money, whether it's here or somebody else. Go get what you feel like you deserve. Period. I rocks with that. I don't. I might not like it, but go get what you deserve, bro. If you feel like that's here, Cleveland, Chicago, hell, you can go to Arizona. They got plenty of cap room and they ready to go blow it all up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, go get your money if you need to. But I don't know. It's just the mixed messages, bro. It's like the tweets, and you decide what you can decide, and if you decide, then did you decide? And what are you talk? What is he talking about? Like, what is he? What's going on? I'm
to
like
some
almost starting not to like Chris a little bit. It's like, what is this?
man,
Cause
to some fans, they lost respect for him. It's like, what are
No,
y'all talking about, man? Like,
that's
dog, you
crazy.
fucking
I love Chris Jones, bro, and what he brings to my
what?
team. I'm just I'm tired of the back and forth. Let's get this done, especially because the season is coming up, bro. It's like at this point, let's get it done, whatever it takes. Do they have to
I feel like
call?
Andy.
Is do you have to call Clark Hunt and say, come close this deal, man. We can't. I don't know what to do. Are we at that point? Are we panicking now? Are we at panic point right now?
So it's gonna be the Eric Berry situation all over again.
I hope not, because you see how that turned out.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that far. I don't think it's
I,
that
yeah. I don't think so because like me, at the end of the day, bro. Like, listen, we finally getting a player that's reaching his peak all of a sudden, and like Kyle said, it's a business, dog. Like, and Chris Jones is about to be
far.
like his second contract. So, like I said,
Third contract.
second contract negotiating. Like, I already
Uh,
know about the rookie contract, but at the end of the
I
day,
don't
man,
think. How's
I don't.
Clark Hunt?
You say Clark Hunt might be the problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
You know who I think the problem is? I think he got some inexperienced agents, and he's getting bad information.
Maybe.
What's up, Ohio? What's up, Scratch?
Ohio in the building.
I
What
think
part of Ohio?
I'm a lean.
Columbus or Cincinnati? It better not be Cincinnati. What'd you say, Bug? I'm sorry.
No, I'm leaning towards it being Clark Hunt too, just based on like the last couple guests we done had. Maybe he just don't want to spend that money, like commit to that much money. It that could be what it is. Because
Who
I
else
mean,
is he paying though? Like, it's not like he's paying $30 million to 5 guys.
yeah,
Who
don't
else is
look.
he paying?
And everybody keeps saying it's Creed and Trey. We got to pay and
No.
Bolton and all that.
Oh man,
Maybe we just not go keep all that. We're not spending that type of
Right.
money. Period. Like
they're
that's what
not.
it.
They're not bank breakers like that. It's a center, a guard, and a middle line. They're not breaking the bank like that. You can afford to pay those guys.
I'm saying the Chiefs are not paying anybody top
They
pay.
better be drafting their ass off for the rest. They better be drafting their ass off if that's the case. And we're not
Well, and
going
I
to
think
pay
there's
anybody.
something. Right, that's what I was gonna say. Is I think there's something to that. Like guys in the locker room, well, they're not paying him. Like I don't know if I'm gonna get paid. Like that kind of. I feel like that's sort of. I'm not in the locker room, but I feel like I wonder if that's sort of the buzz or the vibe around practice. Like, shoot, this is I don't know. I wonder if it's affecting morale or the vibe because of that. I felt like Pat held it together in his presser the other day. I felt like he was definitely like a bigger man about it and said some really good things, but I just wonder if it's truly getting to them. What was the comment? Can you put that back up?
Oh, okay. Which one? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like, I was thinking this too. Like, let's say that they are going to move on for Chris Jones after this season. Like, are they investing that money in Creed and Trey?
I'm cool.
I
Respectfully.
mean, how many draft picks do you need to move on for Chris Jones?
Well,
I need multiple. I need multiple ones.
I mean,
I might need a 3 and a 7 or something. I need like 4 or 5 picks to move on from Chris Jones.
You're not getting that to the offseason.
If you're talking about trading Chris Jones, I mean, I would need like at least Chicago's pick. Because I think Chicago controls Carolina's pick because Chicago, they traded down with Carolina. So Carolina get the number 1 pick this year. So I would at least love to have that pick.
Mm.
If you talking about
Chicago makes sense. It's a former Kansas City guy. But I need a haul for Chris Jones. I need a haul. I need a first. I mean, what we got for Tyreek was good, and we got some good picks out of Tyreek, but he's a game changer on defense. I need at least a good one, a top 15 one.
But see, even stuff like that, I just don't understand. Because why do that when you can just pay him? Like I don't. That's crazy to me.
I'm with you, Bug. Hey, man.
But
I think we all agree we want Chris Jones to get paid. I think we all on that train, but we all want Chris. I don't want Chris Jones to leave.
I don't think we can trade him until next offseason to get that type of capital. Y'all think we can get that now?
No. I mean, no. Mm-mm. Do you move him during the trade? If he doesn't report to week 8, are you moving him during the trade deadline?
If he misses one game, they go trade him.
No.
Interesting.
I mean,
you think just one single game?
If he miss a regular season game, I'll be. Yeah, I think they'll try to trade him if he miss a game. I do. I hope I'm wrong.
Like, how did he get to this? Like, what's going on?
That's gonna be big.
What happened?
Like, that's crazy.
And look,
Brett V, give me Kylie and Boogie and Chuck your number. We'll ride over to Chris's house and we'll get this contract done for you.
So we got to hold him hostage, like
no, we just gonna talk and we just gonna tell him. We're gonna tell him exactly what he needs to hear, and we can't get rid of Chris Jones. Like, what is this? How did we get here? How did we get here? This is ridiculous.
But you remember that?
Okay, but hold on. If he does miss until week 8, if he does miss until week 8, then he loses. I don't know if someone wants to look. I don't know how much he loses.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
1.1 per game, right? So he'll lose a few $1,000,000, and then also doesn't the franchise tag go down for next season? So they could tag him, and then you're not getting, and then they could trade him after they tag him.
Right.
But then he's playing the back half of the season, or is he playing the back half? Like, I don't know. I don't know that they trade him if he sits out. I don't think it would be the best thing for them to do right now.
If he sits out to week 8, it benefits the Chiefs more than it benefits Chris Jones.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because they're in a win-win situation. We can either trade you or we can keep you for cheaper.
Oh. Okay, let's see how that run defense is without Chris Jones in the regular season.
It don't matter.
Listen, like
it don't matter if he's not gonna come.
Okay, all right.
Then hey, you have to
saying
do
Chris
it.
Jones don't got no leverage and Chiefs got all the leverage. I don't agree with that.
Not all the leverage. I'm just saying if he sits until week 8, then I think in the long run it benefits the Chiefs. It doesn't benefit them, but it will be a better deal for the Chiefs later down the road because they can keep him for cheaper on a franchise tag.
Right.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yep.
It certainly does not benefit us for him to not be on the field.
Yeah, and like before we move on, man, we're not the only team with these issues. Like San Francisco, Nick Bosa, he's still holding out right now. He still got to get paid. So it could be worse. We could be them right now because they're going through a quarterback situation too, as well. Like as far as the backup, you know.
What's the hold up with that? Like Nick, we talking about San Francisco Bosa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he wants his numbers.
Well, pay that man. Like
he's not missing no games.
I don't know.
Well,
it feels like
he doesn't have to
when
pay
the
his fees.
But I will say this,
right?
What'd you say, Kylie? My bad. What'd you say?
The difference with Nick Bosa is he doesn't have to pay those fees, the ones that he's accrued right now. Correct?
True that.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah. There's
why not?
Because he's not he's still on a rookie contract, right?
Yeah, he's still getting fined.
No, no, he's not.
I think they cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can waive his fines.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any reports about him or anything. So
that's weird, man.
It is weird. I didn't know that was a thing.
But it seems like the closer you get to the season, it seems like that would have been the fire to, hey man, hey bro, it's almost week 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this done. I love Keandre, but he ain't there yet, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say he gonna take some time.
He's not gonna make me miss
he gonna take
or
some
forget
time,
about Chris Jones, bro. Nah. No. Like shout out to the rookie, but no.
And one last thing. Patrick Mahomes, under the Patrick Mahomes era, you know, the Chiefs, 6-2 without Chris Jones. That's including the playoffs. So there's that.
Man, I don't like when people do that. Pat can win anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. He's such and such without Chris. He's such and such without Terry. Like, man,
listen, I just put it out there, bro. That's all.
I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just saying, like, that's because let's be honest, we all love Chris Jones. It's not like we hate Chris. I don't hate Chris Jones. I think this is stretching out too long. I don't like it because I don't like having to choose sides in this shit. And I know the business part of it sucks, but we all want Chris Jones back on his team, man. At the end of the day, like, please just make it work. Just figure it out. This is like seeing your favorite couple on television break up. It's like when Martin and Gina broke up for like 3 episodes. It's like, this is weird. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to get back together. And that's the highest rated episode when they get back together. It's like, yes, this is what we wanted to see. So we don't watch it anyway, but we want to see y'all back together. Like, nobody want to see. Imagine Chris Jones in a Cleveland Brown uniform. Ugh, that's gross. That's nasty. What's Boogie word? That's nasty work. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't want to see him in some other colors though. For real,
I don't want to see him in a purple.
Use your imagination. And I ain't talking about a purple
Bruh,
team.
who won? The Vikings? Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. See that?
Listen, just keep him away from the AFC.
Wait.
If they do got to trade him, just keep him
No,
away from the
if
AFC.
Chris Jones
I'm
leaving,
not doing
Away
that.
from the AFC.
you got to go to the NFC. You got to go because I don't want to play you twice a year. You got to go. You got to go way over there. Go to Seattle or something.
So he has to be there by the 1st in order to be acclimated to play. Is that correct? Is it the 1st or the 2nd? How many days before the first game?
I think it's
like
next
5 or 6.
I think
is it next Friday?
At least the Saturday beforehand.
So the 1st or 2nd, to be able to even be allowed to play. So that's where I guess I'm looking. I'm looking at if he's not back by next Friday. So in a week. You got a week, Chris. You got a week.
Boogie, will you ever get to a point of, all right, I'm over it?
Nah.
Okay, that's fair.
This is one of the greatest players in Chiefs history we talking about.
Chris
Jones is really that good.
It is the Derek Thomas. No, he the Derek Thomas of our generation.
I don't want to compare him to Derek Thomas. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Okay, let's go Neil Smith.
Let's calm
down. Neil Smith.
Let's calm down on that.
I'm just saying he is a Chiefs legend, one of the best Chiefs players ever. That's all I'm saying.
We're not doing Derek Thomas and Neil Smith. No.
Respectfully.
No.
Calm him down.
Hold on.
Lose it.
I don't know. He might be Neil Smith, bro.
Chill out.
No, yeah, he may be Neil, but we're not bringing 58. Let's leave. Rest in peace. No.
Respect.
He over there. All the way up there. But
Chad, y'all crazy, man. He ain't on Neil's level, man.
What?
He's good, I might disagree with you on that one, brother.
He not on Neil Smith level?
No.
And I love Neil Smith. I love Neil Smith, but
Neil Smith's
said that
greater. Neil Smith's impact was greater overall, dog.
I got some out of college there.
Neil Smith's impact was greater overall. It was.
He just won the Super Bowl.
I get that, but I'm talking about him as an individual player, like impact.
Me too.
Dog. The only reason DT and Neil Smith didn't win because the offense wasn't good enough, and Marty's conservative coaching style. So, but Neil Smith, but dog, you gotta look at them Chiefs defenses in the '90s, bro. Like they was way better than what it is currently. It's just that fortunately we have a good enough offense to overcome, the defense. Like the defense, all they gotta do is be like top 15 at least or close to it, and we good.
I'm not even throwing stats out there. We just talking about Neil Smith and Chris Jones. We didn't see Chris Jones take over games too. Like,
but our defense in the '90s though, we was winning a lot of games because of our defense. Like in this era,
it was a different game too.
Yeah, but Chris Jones doing that he don't got 58 on the line. He had Derek Thomas right there. We're not worried about Neil Smith as much if that dude is out there.
But fam, you saw what happened with Neil Smith with the Denver. You saw what happened. He still was impactful. He still was impactful.
He was. But they had John Elway too, Chuck.
I'm talking about on the defense, bro. I'm not talking about both sides of the ball.
I understand, but I'm saying you just used that we didn't have one. What's the difference?
Yeah, but
look at Kyle and Boogie agreeing. That's crazy.
But at the same time, Elway was on his way out. Like that was more Terrell Davis on that offense than John Elway. And that's not me saying John Elway wasn't good, but I'm just taking it into context. Without Terrell Davis, Denver don't really win any Super Bowls.
You don't think he's on the tier with Neil Smith though, bro?
You said what?
He's on that tier, bro. Come on now, let's be honest here.
He's a little below that, dog. He's a little below that.
He ain't no Dan Sally Amelia. Anyway.
Yeah. He's right up in there. He's a little above Dan Sally Amelia. I'll say that.
Okay. What else happened this week, God?
Right, so nothing. Chris Jones week. The Chris Jones saga continues. We could probably go on.
But,
all right, let's go.
Real quick. Did y'all see the commercials today with Patrick Mahomes, the T-Mobile commercials? And then you saw the Chunky Soup commercial with the Kelsey brothers. Did y'all see that?
Yes,
No, I
I
didn't
thought it
see
was
the
great.
commercial.
I
I
seen
gotta
they
watch
said
it.
he was at St. Pius. Mahomes was.
At the
What?
school.
When they shot the commercial,
Yeah. Is that
well,
the one they was talking about?
I mean, it looked like they was in St. Joe to me, but they might have been in a different practice facility. Who knows? But yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Did
But
they do the Desi Banks thing today?
I thought they already did that.
It was just that little bit. I thought it was longer than that. Never mind.
Well, I have to check on that. But yeah, those are pretty solid commercials, though.
Mhm.
I thought that was funny.
I love that
Travis.
Mama Kelsey. Mama Kelsey's getting her more time in the light. She's so sweet. I feel like she
She
warms the
is.
whole screen up too. You're like, oh, look at that. Like, it was a great commercial.
Do
Now,
y'all think Daddy Kelsey is jealous?
I was just about to say, like, does the
Because he
dad
don't get
care?
no love.
Does the dad care? Like, did the dad get offered any opportunities to, be
Man,
shown on
Man,
TV?
man, daddies don't get love like that, man. Come on, man. He know what time it is, man.
Yeah,
it's always about that mama. Daddy was there every practice, and as soon as
right,
you win the MVP, it'd be like, I want to thank God and my mama. It's like,
man,
come on, son, please.
man.
They
Um,
got a documentary coming out too. The Kelseys. I think it's on
yeah.
Netflix.
Amazon.
It's
Yeah.
Amazon.
Is it just
hmm
Jason though?
Oh,
It
Amazon
was supposed to
Prime, and
be about
then
okay.
Jason, but I guess Travis is gonna. Well, Travis is gonna be in there, but I guess it's both of them now at this point.
Yeah.
You think this is Jason last year?
It's starting to look like it. You know what I
it
mean?
feels like
This
It
it.
was
looked like
almost
it.
his
It
last
looked.
year. Last year was
Yeah, I
almost his
think
last
last
year.
year might have been. If they would have won the Super Bowl, I think he probably would have walked away.
Yeah. I
I
He
mean,
think
looked
so
like
too.
he had that.
Yeah.
you got this documentary coming out, and it's like it's starting to lean towards that. If you coming out with a documentary, you know what I'm saying? So, and like you mentioned, he was kind of close to retiring beforehand.
Man, he was trying. He was kind of close to coming to Kansas City that one year,
Yeah, but I'm
and
glad the
then we
documentary
drafted
coming
Oh
out.
yeah.
Creed. So I guess we.
Hey,
I don't blame him. Like,
Hey,
dang, like
Yeah.
I helped
It-
create these two. Like, but anyway,
Mama,
let's go ahead and go
Donna
to the.
Kelsey is a good. She gonna be a superstar. How do y'all feel about? I think Travis is going straight to Hollywood as soon as he leaves Kansas City.
I mean, he hired an agent for that off the field stuff. So,
yeah, that's right.
Travis, the action movie star. It's gonna be nice.
but anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this preseason game coming up against the Cleveland Browns, and let's look for some guys to watch as far as like making the team and like certain positions. For me, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that DB room because I know the first four cornerback spots are solidified, right? Trent, Legarius, Joshua, and Jalen. So I'm looking to see who's going to solidify the fifth and sixth spots because I think they're going to keep six corners. I think so. I mean, unfortunately, Nick Jones. I feel like Nick Jones was going to get one of those spots, till the injury. So I don't know what's going to happen with him moving forward. I don't know if they still keep him around or what. But I am looking at Khalif Kalassi and see if he continues his play. Iko Boyedo, he played all right last game. I mean, I feel like the Saints game was better, but we'll see how he does in game three. So that's the main thing I want to start with. I mean, how y'all feeling about the DB room and how many DBs y'all think they gonna keep?
I want to hear Boogie's thoughts because you know Boogie is rough on the DBs.
The corners.
I'm,
Oh,
I want to see Connor a little bit more this game, man. I thought he was showing a little something. So that's who I'm looking for in that DB room. I can see us keeping what, maybe 7, 6.
Yeah, I think it's six corners and four safeties, man. Like, I think safety is pretty solidified, man. Like Connor,
Yeah.
he's gonna be an impact player. I think he'll get plenty of snaps this year. I feel like because for what I'm seeing, he's been very good at blitzing for one. So he's been there on time as far as like when he's called upon to blitz the quarterback. Mike Evers been pretty solid, playing center field. So I think it's gonna be six corners and four safeties.
Yeah,
We really just don't got that many open spots, man. Like,
It's not.
unless it's
It's,
just gonna be some surprise cuts.
Yeah. How concerned are you about Snead? Where's your level
Yeah,
of
I'm
concern for
definitely
Snead?
I'm definitely concerned because like the way I saw him walking around limping and stuff,
Yeah.
it didn't look good. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, what the heck's going on, man? Like, what'd you do in the off season, bro? Like, what's the deal? You know, like, why is this issue coming up all of a sudden? You know, like just a couple weeks before week one, and I feel like the way he was walking around is gonna be a problem all season long. I feel like.
I think he going to IR probably too.
Oh man, really?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
He might. That
I
might be
hope
the
I'm
best.
wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah,
If,
we got the depth now. Y'all said right. We're confident in Watson and Williams, so that's what we drafted them for.
if you do pup list, what's the return for the pup list? Week 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would. Yeah, IR probably is going. It's going to be. I would put. Damn. Are you on IR? Tony
for sure.
Snead, Nick Jones. Who else is a candidate for that IR? Thank God you can bring guys back. There's no limit on who you can bring back, right?
I mean, I really don't know. Just because like
Okay, week six
because how many
pup
spots
and
are
4 weeks IR. Okay,
okay? Because I'm about to say how many spots are there for practice squad and IR.
16 for
Okay,
practice squad. Practice
okay.
squad is up to 16 people, right? Last
I
I checked.
seem like that's about right. So
If I can put them
I
on
think that's right.
IR for 4 weeks, that'll give them 4 more weeks of man. Should he have just
Knee
got a knee
swelling.
surgery or something? Sneed.
May, I mean, maybe Snead and
I
Tony.
don't
Maybe
know. I
both
mean,
of them
no.
don't though. Maybe they day to day one of them.
Oh no. Please no day to day, please.
day to
Um
day.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would put him
I just had
on IR.
I
I
had
would put him on
PTSD.
IR.
I had PTSD when I heard the day to day part. Yeah.
So you got it. Okay, so you got to be on the 53, and then you can be IR, and you can come back starting after week 4. Okay, cool.
All right.
'Cause,
Yeah,
Play to
play
I
to
play.
mean, you might need to put Tony on IR to get that 7th wide receiver.
we got to put Tony on IR though, right? Unless we
I
go
feel
with
like
two. Bob,
I would put him on IR.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see what reports are true or not. 'Cause, I mean, I really have a hard time believing the early reports saying that he'll be ready to play in week one. So I'm having a hard time believing
Yeah.
that one. So
He hasn't practiced yet.
yeah.
Right. I don't see it. I don't see it.
But another group on the defense that I'm looking forward to seeing is the defensive line. 'Cause, I mean, we already just talked about Chris Jones. So we're looking at the depth here. I mean, we're going to be without Charles Emmanuel for the first 6 weeks. Danny Shelton, he looks like he's pretty solidified to make the team. And I think he'll have a role this season. I feel like he may start. He may start the year, next to Derek Noddy.
mm,
If Chris Jones don't show up.
mm.
So like you got him, you got Malik Herring, Keandre Coburn. It seems like he's gonna take a minute. Like I think I agree with Nate Taylor. It seems like he's a guy that's gonna take a minute. And then we're gonna talk about your boy Kano Country. Like, is your boy making the squad, man?
Oh no.
I don't think. I don't think so. Um,
It's gonna
no, I
be
don't
tough.
think so. Ooh,
Uh,
how though? Like, how many D linemen are you? Man, where's D Mac when you
yeah.
need him?
One.
Warden,
I
I
mean,
got
Warden.
Warden making it. I think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Warden.
I think so too.
Warden
He
and
could.
Dana are making it. I'm good with
That's
that. I'm good
that's
with
Warden's on the
that.
two.
pup. Wharton on the pup at the beginning of the year. I think is he on the pup?
No, he
I think he
practicing.
was
He came back.
practicing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They I think they took him out the book.
All
He
right,
didn't
bet.
play last week
Yeah.
though.
All right,
No,
bet.
no.
All right, bet. So he back. So we ain't gotta worry about that. He definitely on there. FAB
Are we sure?
report. BJ Johnson,
Yeah.
BJ Thompson.
What you say, Colin?
Yeah,
Are we
Kylie
sure not? Are we sure Nadi's gonna make the roster?
Naughty
sure
saves
Nadi's gonna?
dogs, Kylie.
I'm keeping
just
Shelton
asking.
over him. I'm keeping Shelton
I'm just
over Nadi.
asking. Are we sure? Like you had him like he's locked in, and I agree with you, Boogie. I don't know if he is. I would take Danny Shelton, Kendrick Coburn, Wharton. We need another Chris. See, and then a lot of this is like I just felt like it needed to be put out there. We shouldn't assume anything. And then you got Chris Jones. I'm putting him on there.
Yeah,
He's a good dude, man. I just think sometimes that the role he playing, we don't no longer have that role on the team. So it's kind of like, but he is a good dude. Thanks for the autograph, Naughty.
Look, Nadi.
It has nothing to do with him as a person. This has
Yeah,
nothing to do with him as a person.
but I mean, would you be shocked? I wouldn't be shocked if he was.
No. But I mean, you got to cut someone. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be shocked, but I haven't heard anybody say anything about him getting cut or a possibility of him getting cut.
Right,
I haven't heard anybody.
It sounds like he's safe, man. Like
I don't think he not playing like DT. That's disrespect.
that's funny. That is funny.
Look at
Naughty?
Kylie like,
Naughty been in the league too long for practice squad, haven't he? Well, no.
Yeah,
It's no age.
Yeah,
He ain't going to the practice squad, man.
Count it out. Let's count
Somebody
it
in the
out.
comments
Because
said
let's
that.
see. Okay, they keep what, 9? They keep 9, you think? 8, 9, 9.
All right. So this is what
Let's count them out.
I'm thinking. Let's see here.
I'm writing it down.
I'm thinking 9.
So-
Yes, right.
Okay,
said
so
9.
Dana.
Definitely 9. It's definitely 9.
Yeah.
Daniel Wise, to me, I don't think Daniel Wise is done enough for me.
He ain't wise
Nice.
enough.
Man. So he's a guy that's gonna get cut for me.
Well, who's there? Let's count who's there for us. This will be fine. Okay.
Phil
We
Hines-
count edges and DTs.
Yeah, we
Yes.
count them all. We count them all.
Okay.
9 total.
Yeah.
So
Dana.
Yeah.
Turk,
Yeah.
Menu.
Shelton.
Felix,
Yep.
George,
Yep.
Yeah.
Charles.
Yep.
This is where when it get ugly. Shelton,
Yep.
Jones, you really need to put that finger up for
Chris Jones. That's
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
You said Turk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Turk already.
Did you say Coburn?
Brooks,
Did we do that?
Coburn, the rookie, and then
BJ Thompson.
BJ Thompson. There's Naughty's not on that list.
That's my dude too. I hate that, but it's a business.
And, I mean, that could change, but I'm just saying that's 9. He didn't make that
That's
list.
9.
So we just did.
That's 9.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like Truman Jones is a practice squad guy. He definitely needs to develop.
Yeah.
Phil Hoskins, no. Chris Williams, no.
Do you think 5 linebackers?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean the linebackers is easy.
Right? So
yeah, linebackers solidify. I mean, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, Leo, Tranquil, Cochran. I think Cochran has a teams, but that's it.
Yeah, I can see not. Yeah, it'd come down to Naughty and BJ, and you probably can get BJ on the practice squad.
Yeah.
So,
it'll be interesting.
I mean, hey.
I definitely want him around because, I mean, the athleticism was there. Like, you see the athleticism jump off the screen with BJ. It's just that BJ's just got to work on, his pass rush plan, you know what I'm saying? Develop some moves and all that. But, like, he can get around the corner on somebody if he gets a good jump off the line. So, you saw that last game.
Yeah. And how many people can you protect on the practice squad?
3?
It's like 4 or something like that.
Oh, it might be 4. It might be 4.
Mm-hmm.
And do you feel like one of those will be a quarterback?
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't gonna put Shane out there like that.
You don't think?
Country want to get something for Shane so bad, yo. He wants.
I know.
Shooter, we
No,
gonna
we're
be
not.
listening.
No, we're
I
not
think he
getting
might
them.
be that emergency 3 though. I mean, if Joshua Dobbs is getting a 4, I can get a 3 for Shane at least.
Fair point. But Joshua Dobbs been in the league longer too.
Yeah, but what has he done?
I mean, not much of anything. He played
Chris
last year.
who? Oh, you talking about Chris Olakawanda, whatever it is. Chris from South
I don't know how to
Dakota.
say his name. I don't know how to say his name either. It was a valid effort. A valiant effort.
It's Chris
Thank
Oladoku.
you.
It's Chris
Joshua Dobbs is
Oladoku. It's Chris Oladoku, man.
Oladoku.
Yeah,
It
Oladoku.
sounds like a martial arts style or something. I've trained in Oladoku. Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
Oh my God. Cortez, she's married. Leave her alone.
Hey,
I
listen.
don't know if is that a compliment? Finer than frog hair? Who knew frogs had hair?
Okay.
Oh no.
No, but
Girl, you finer than frog hair. Like what?
Curry for 3, bang.
we made Nick Young for
Hey,
3.
shooter,
Nick Young for
shoot.
3. In and out. No.
In and out.
My man Nick is like Ola Candy blocking them shots.
Oh,
Okay.
Candy. You missing him? You missing him?
You know, country don't watch hoops, man.
Yeah, I know. I forgot.
Who was I supposed to mention? Bobo?
It's a better example, but yeah.
Dude, Taco Fall? No, I'm just kidding. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
No, but like those are the two main positions I'm looking at defensively. Like offensively, I'm not really looking at anything for real, because I mean at the end of the day,
I
you could
am.
maybe look at offensive line depth, maybe, but as far as wide receiver goes, I think we solidified with our 7, man.
I would like to add running backs. I'm looking at Prince.
Okay.
Prince and P. Ryan. Somebody gonna have to, because at this point, both of y'all can really go. But I want to keep one of y'all. So let's see who going. I'm looking at them. I think they both need to have good games. Who's gonna be the Matt Bushman this year? Remember last year? Nobody really knew who Matt Bushman was. He came and had 100-some yards and 2 touchdowns out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Prince did not live up to the hype. I don't know if we overhyped him, but I haven't seen none of that they was talking about. And P. Ryan, I think P. Ryan is solid, but is he solid enough to be on a roster? I don't know.
I'm not off on Prince like that shit, man.
I don't know why.
I want to see him playing with Patrick Mahomes is different, man.
But he hasn't even played with Patrick Mahomes yet, so
that's my point. You haven't
Well,
seen him with
everybody don't get
Mahomes.
that opportunity.
Right.
You think he's allowed to play with Patrick Mahomes? You gotta earn that.
Yeah, my thing is this: like with
You just can't come on the Kingdom Cash. You gotta be invited, baby. You gotta earn that spot.
Yeah, but like with Daenerys Prince though, he was supposed to be like our kick returner. You know what I'm saying? So like, is there a backup plan? I mean, do they got a backup plan? If you really gonna consider him?
My cousin Richie.
So Richie's gonna do both. He's gonna be the kick returner.
Because Prince ain't doing it. Prince hasn't looked good, man. Let's be honest. He definitely hasn't lived up to the hype, bro. You've been hearing about, Daenerys Prince. He fast. He like now Davis. He like this, and ain't seen it in one game.
Yeah.
But hey, you can't be asking Ish to make the roster. Look,
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
You saw it last game with ISM. But my thing is this, like, so you think Richie going? So you got Richie doing both. If Daenerys not making the team, so like
No.
if Daenerys has a great game in this Saturday, if he has a great game, does that change your opinion a bit? Do you be like, okay, he did enough, just based
Has
on
it?
the game?
I don't think he's done enough to make the 53. I think he's done enough to make the practice squad. I haven't seen 53 runs. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I haven't seen it. Thank you, Chris. Is that Chris or Clarence? Thank you. He's been looking kind of bad out there, bro.
That's probably Chris, but yeah, I mean,
Kareem Hunt is still out there.
because like the only great thing that Prince has done is for one,
Look at
Prince
fucking
did find it. Prince did find the end zone, but at the same time, the only
Hell no. Hell no. No.
Robert stop. Robert stop. Stop
Robert.
that right now, Robert. Stop that.
So
Stop that.
We love you, Sky, but no, we do not want to see you punt returning no more in life.
But
so
Daenerys Prince has been good in pass protection. I mean, that's the great thing I've seen from him. But like you said, he's got to do a better job running the football. You know, and I want to see him catch the ball at the backfield too. I mean, we ain't seen enough of that either. Like we saw plenty of that in camp. You was catching
Oh
the
God.
backfield. So,
is that what's gonna happen? What Juice just said? Because it's very rare that you see somebody do kicks and punts.
Oh God.
so a bunch of fair catches in punt return game. All right.
They already said we're not doing that, right? No, Kels, we got to use Tony on punts like we did Reek. Only when we need one. We don't. He can't stay out there no more.
Only reason I use Tony on punt returns if he got an adamantium, if he got the Wolverine surgery and just had metal all through his.
Yeah, you can't. We can't have him out there in the regular season every punt. That's done.
Hey, Tony needs some of that black herb from Wakanda. Just rub the black herb on his hamstrings. Just...
Some.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Collie. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. We think. Oh, let's talk about tight ends. You think Bushman makes it?
No.
Nah.
They're only keeping 3 tight ends.
That's what it feel like. It feel like there's gonna keep 3. It's gonna be Kelsey, Gray, and Bell. That's it.
That's what it's looking like right now.
Are the Chiefs keeping the game?
That's an interesting question right now. I mean, right now, he's listed as a backup tackle. But
Would you? He needs some sea moss. If somebody called and was offering, if somebody called, Boogie, it's not fair to ask him. So Kylie, you're the GM. Yeah, respectfully, Kylie, you are the GM. I'm calling you, and I want to offer you a 4th round pick for Lucas Niang. Are you taking it?
Yeah.
A what?
4th round.
You said 4th round.
Okay. Let's say
Look, if I get a 4th round for Lucas, if I get a 4th round for Lucas Niang, that's a steal, bro.
Right.
Yeah, that's too high. That's too high. I'm sorry.
I'll buy a party platter.
I love
too.
being
Shit.
Right.
Okay, if I'm offering a 7th round, if I'm offering you a 7th, that could possibly become a 6. Would you take?
Probably.
A 7 that can become a 6. I mean, yeah. I mean, you still get more than what Isaiah Simmons got.
Hey.
Well, and what's the depth look like there? You got.
I mean, you still got Prince. You still got Allegretti. You still got
Kennard.
Prince. Kennard. You still got
Caliendo, Wanye.
Yeah, you still got depth.
If we can get anything for Niang, we need to take it, bro. Y'all's wild.
That's why I didn't ask Boogie.
Pack your bags. I'm gonna take it.
And by the way, Austin Ryder not making this team, dog. Austin Ryder not making this team. Austin Ryder.
No.
Oh,
He'll be good on the practice squad.
I'd take a 7 for him too. I'd take money so I could pay Chris Jones. Just throw me cash. I don't care. Throw me $1 million and I'll take it.
We'll be like 2 million short. We 2 million short right now, allegedly.
Man.
What that last comment say? We get a what?
He said if we get a 4.
Hey, boy, who you tell?
Oh my God! Stop it with CA. Stop it with Clyde. Paul. Stop it. Is
Come on,
Dorsey
Juice.
ran? What
Chill,
does that
Juice.
mean? What that mean, but
Come on, Dorsey. No,
John
we're not
Dorsey?
trading Clyde. Y'all know we've been there.
Clyde is on this team, man. Get over it. He's on the team, man. He's gonna have a role. Y'all can
He's
give
in
him
there
one
like
another year.
swimwear.
It's one more year. Damn. It's one more year.
It could happen.
It can happen. Who's your surprise? Okay, let's start. Who's your surprise cut, Kylie? We might already got your answer though.
Naughty. I
Is
think
that
I'll
your
go that.
surprise?
I don't know that I would be surprised by it, but if that's what you want to play, yeah.
What is wrong with you and Boogie today? Boogie, don't say Niang. Say somebody else.
Cause okay, Nadi, Niang, both of them I could see getting cut. And Jody Fortson too.
Oh, Jody Forson's already
But
gone
Jody's
though.
hurt though. He hurt though.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
on.
Right.
Is
Okay.
there a world where Blake Bell or Bushman makes it over Blake Bell?
No.
Okay.
Blake
I
Bell
was on
doesn't have
there
to go.
early. Kylie, I was on there early, but now I don't think so. I don't.
Okay.
The only reason is
I
because
don't know. I don't know.
Blake Bell doesn't have to do waivers. So if you was trying to put Bushman on the team, you could have did it like that. But I don't think Bushman even separated himself to even. Ain't there? What happened to OJ Howard? Didn't he get cut? Is he just sitting out there?
Man, I remember the hype around that
What?
dude, man.
This
Yeah,
ain't Madden, bro.
Yeah, this ain't Madden. You
that dude was so hype, bro. Like just because he played for Nick Saban, dog.
I can't stand Chris. Shut up, Chris.
Hey, what's that? Go get a Starbucks gift card. What we gonna do with that, man? Come on, Chris. We ain't getting nothing like that, man.
Not the Starbucks.
If we can get anything for Niang, we need to take it. Clyde, I think somebody would give us something for Clyde eventually. I
John
think
got
it can
Blake
happen.
Bell getting cut. I don't see Blake Bell getting cut.
Nah, bro.
Is there any? There's no
Mm.
tight ends out there that's available or anything like that? Oh
I
man,
don't know. But as far as surprise cuts, man, like it's tough now because like I was gonna say Jody Fortson, but he hurt, so he's kind of saved in that manner. I mean, if the Nair Prince wasn't looking like how he was looking, then I mean, shockingly enough, I would have said, I don't know, maybe I would have said Richie James. I would have went out on a limb and said Richie James.
not my cousin.
Our faces. We were on.
That would have been
Not
wild.
my cousin getting cut.
A
You
surprise cut.
disrespectful.
I'm
You
just saying, cause I'm just
disrespectful.
saying, cause like all the receivers that's been balling, man. You know what I'm saying? But that would
What
have been
about
crazy. That would have been crazy anyway. I mean, I don't believe that one for myself, but it's hard for me to find a surprise cut on this roster. Honestly,
damn?
it really is just the way it's looking. So I don't know if I can really come up with one.
Everybody I thought getting cut, half of them is gone already. Jody, John Ross. I didn't think he was gonna make. Well, that was no shock, but
Right,
my
Paul. Y'all
boy
said
said.
surprise.
My boy said MVS. Ooh,
Yeah. Chuck got us with that surprise.
yes.
he
You
did.
so
He
right,
did.
Paul.
If
No,
MVS got cut, I would be shocked.
I
I
would be
would.
shocked.
man, he the best on
Yeah.
the team. He ain't going nowhere. But real quick, man, I do want to talk about Cleveland's guys though, real quick, man. Shout out to DTR, man. DTR, that dude been balling for Cleveland. You saw that we already talked about Josh Dobbs getting traded and stuff. So that,
Terrible.
that lets us know that DTR is definitely gonna be the backup in Cleveland this season behind Deshaun Watson. So
How long can we become the starter?
oh boy, we'll see, man. Uh, Deshaun Watson got a year under his belt in the off season, so we'll see. But I am disappointed that Cedric Tillman is on this Cleveland team because Cedric Tillman he been wanting to stand out this preseason overall at receiver, and they already got a receiving group of like Amari Cooper and Donald People Jones, and then you got David Bell on there. I think Anthony Schwartz is still on the squad if I'm not mistaken, or if he got cut. But anyway, like Tillman's like fourth on the depth chart at least, and I feel like he's not gonna get enough opportunities early on, or if he's gonna get any opportunities at all to really shine. Because I feel like if he gets the opportunities, he could at least be the second best wide receiver on this team. So we'll see how it plays out with him. Um, those are just some of the guys that I just want to talk about real quick with Cleveland. So.
The fact that Deshaun Watson is even playing is just, ugh.
Yeah, I was wondering, is he playing for real this Saturday?
Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, well, Andy Reid said the starter's gonna play a little bit too. So,
man, I don't believe Andy with that, bro. Like,
it's,
I mean, we saw with Isaiah Pacheco, like, there's a chance he could be out there because he ain't really.
He might need to get a couple reps.
Right, he ain't took no contact or nothing, so I can see it. I can see that, but as far as the rest of the starters, I don't know, man.
Hell no.
not a chance, bro. Not a chance. Mahomes ready for this point, bro.
Hey, Boogie, you not invited to the boom boom.
I don't want to go to boom room, man.
Who was that?
Pro proclivities and shit.
We're not doing that. No.
Who was that?
We're not doing that. Don't worry.
I don't even know that.
We're not doing that. But yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
I say keep it football, y'all. But anyway,
that's funny as hell.
But anyway, like with Cleveland, though, man,
you gonna have to explain that one to me, Boogie. I ain't get that one.
That AFC North in general is gonna be crazy, dog. Like pending health, that AFC North is gonna be a trip. It's gonna be crazy, man. Like any one of these teams, like every single team, if the NFL wasn't built like how it is, every single one of those teams is capable of winning 10 games. But you already know, like at least one team is not gonna win 10 games in that North. I mean, that's just how it's gonna be this year. But they could get 3 teams to make the playoffs.
It's gonna be tough.
That division gonna be hard, man. Pittsburgh look like, hey.
Man.
Don't
get country started, Robert.
No. Oh no, I'm asking. So we got the Scott Moore troopers in here. Are y'all regretting that yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Me either.
Mm-mm.
George Pickens is nice stuff.
He a dog.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He a dog.
Jesus Christ, that kid is.
I just think he was more NFL ready than Scott Moore out the gate. Like Scott Moore went to Western Michigan, right?
Yeah,
True that.
Law school.
Yeah.
I asked this question last week. Do y'all think that Rashee Rice is ahead of ahead of where Scott Moore was last year? Also, Felix being ahead of where George was last year.
I mean, it's looking like
I think the circumstances are different, but it looks like they are both like ahead of the progress where those two guys and granted the situations were completely different because everybody was learning last year versus
Yeah, I mean it's looking like so like with Rashid though, man. I mean I'm excited because I mean at the end of the day, man, you heard the OG Pat Mahomes said. He said, man, people were sleeping on Rashid and Justin Ross a bit. And I think they are gonna contribute a little more than what most of us think this year. It's a possibility.
I just want to see Kylie and Boogie faces when Scott Moore is wide receiver 1. at the end of the year.
Uh,
I think they roll hard and they fought for it and they stayed faithful and they stayed true and I want to get that for them. Y'all deserve that.
I'm popping up with that jersey. If he's #1 receiver this year, I for sure will have that jersey.
Man, if Kylie keep making these deals, she about to be so broke giving away all these jerseys and T-shirts to all these bets she making.
I got one deal going on right now. He's
What is
got to
that
throw
one
that
again?
behind the back. He's got to throw that
Oh,
behind the back pass in the game. I'm giving away a shirt.
I don't know. It's
Uh,
looking shaky. It's looking
yeah,
shaky, Kylie.
you might pay
Looking
that. You
shaky
might have
for
to
you.
pay that this year.
I
I
want
hope you.
to. I
I
want
hope
to.
you have to pay it this year.
Man,
yeah. And I saw a clip of Sonny Jurgensen from way back in the day. He threw a behind the back pass in a game. It was like a short pass or whatever that went for like 5 yards, I want to say, and it got taken for like a 15 or 20 yard gain. So yeah,
What was his name?
Sonny Jurgensen.
Sonny Jurgensen.
He was
Oh,
He used to
the
play
Jurgensen.
for
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah.
Okay. I could have swore he played for the Giants. I'm tripping on.
So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be crazy if Patrick Mahomes really does that in the game, though. That's gonna be wild because we haven't seen that in a long time in the NFL. So
What you betting us if Justin Ross get 23 catches? What you betting?
I
Because I'll
got the
take that
under.
bet.
I got the under.
Under on 23 for the seventh.
that's a good number, actually.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's okay. That might be something I might be interested in. What are you talking about, Quinn?
that 23 is a good number. That's gonna be pretty close. Here's the thing with Justin Ross. He got to really wow the coaches even more to even get more opportunities this season, just because the way the depth chart is. So
Yeah.
and it's limited opportunity in the beginning. So
Where's he at in your level? If we keep him wide receiver 7, where is he at right now?
I think he wide receiver 6 or 7.
Mm.
So but yeah,
Hmm.
hopefully he'll get like in that let's say that top 4 at some point during the year.
All right, Quinn, what you mean by that? You gotta be specific, brother. Um, I I think he can. I think he potentially can get up to wide receiver 5, but he's not. I don't think he's gonna push Richie, MVS, Sky, or Tony out the way.
He might push Richie. I
Yeah,
think Richie's gonna be more like a McCole. Like he's gonna be that type of receiver. I don't think he's gonna be every game we getting Richie James. I don't think that's gonna be the.
yeah,
I
because
think Sky, MVS, Tony when healthy for sure. Those guaranteed, but I wouldn't put Richie James up there with them.
I'll tell you what. If Tony's gonna be out the first 4 weeks, we IR him, and he's out the first 4 weeks. If Ross is on this roster, that's when he got it. Their first 4 weeks, he got to show and prove. He got to show something marvelous. You know what I'm saying? If he gonna get there, because I think the way Pat is going to be in the offense, it's not going to be one guy. It's not going to be Tyreek Hill with 13 targets. It's going to be 10 separate targets. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to throw the ball all the way around. We ain't even talking about Noah Gray and the tight ends, and it's like it's not going to be a lot of balls, but I don't know if somebody's going to get 10, 15 targets a game. You know what I'm saying? Like one guy.
Nobody besides Kelsey probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nobody but of course Kelsey.
But I
I
think
want to. I
it's
want to
gonna be
see. I
matchup
want to
based.
see. I want to see a guy take some of them snaps from Kelsey. Is
yeah,
anybody capable of that?
No, I ain't known
in, in,
that.
in in the tight end room, no sir.
No,
I ain't known that.
I'm talking about period.
Me too.
When he said,
Nah,
"Nah, I don't." There's
nah,
nobody in that room capable.
For
nah.
what?
Maybe next year, 2024, maybe.
Mm,
So
okay.
I can see
Uh,
that.
I can
But
see. Well, nah, Prince ain't gonna do it because
yeah,
he ain't gonna make the roster. So,
but I mean, is any of y'all if any of y'all go to the game on Saturday?
No.
nah, it's preseason, bro. So,
Okay, I
let,
was asking.
let the
All
people
right,
who can't afford to go to the games go, man.
all right. Dang, country, why you talk? Why you gotta talk about them like that? Sheesh.
No, I'm saying people that don't get out because regular season games, Boogie, know the tickets is high.
I know, but dang, they can't
No,
go
I'm
to at least
saying that
one.
people that can't normally get to. No, I'm not being judged. I'm saying people that normally can't get to games. This is the game that they should be going to.
I know, bro.
Because that
I was
opening
joking.
night game,
Oh
bruh,
yeah, forget about
that's
it.
that's 300. That's 300 for just tickets, probably.
Yeah,
And that's three in the 300 section. You're 300 for the 300 section. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But
Sure.
That is not. I've been to games. Shut up. I used to work at the game.
yeah,
Yeah, John
yeah,
coming one
John.
month.
We looking forward to seeing you, man.
I can't wait to push John in Gates and then leave and just leave him in that situation.
That's gonna be funny.
They're gonna be like, "How may I help you?" I'm gonna be gone.
I'm gonna be
I
peeking.
just want to see.
Hey, I'm gonna be peeking behind the door, dog. I'm gonna be peeking behind the
I
door,
just
dog.
want to see
He
his
ain't
face.
gonna
Like, get him, John. Get John's for Canada, eh?
see.
No, but yeah, people, man, them tickets gonna be high. This is the cost of winning.
Yeah.
If you don't know nobody, you might not be going to a lot of Chiefs games this year.
Yeah. All right. So, with that being said, man,
My, my boy said he got the Jordan Love Mama suit.
John is silly. Let's get to our sponsor real quick before we get up out and wrap this up. All right. So, today, the summer is coming to a close in a bit. So, ain't that something? We get this little heat wave. Now it's about to be the end of summer. All right. So, we got an end of summer sale going on Homage. You can check them out, see what specials they got going on. I got the site up right now, so you got your regular stuff. You got hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, sweatshirts, sweatpants, headwear, socks, you name it. They got a sale going on with that for the end of summer sale, and you also got your regular stuff right now with the team essentials. Got your pop culture stuff, got the Chris crew necks, and then I already mentioned the go-to collection with that end of summer sale. So go and copy some gear, pay homage. All right, and as we close the show, do want to mention that fantasy football draft is this Saturday still. The draft is at 7. So, like, we're going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings Independence, like, at least an hour beforehand. So, if you're in the draft, you want to come hang out with us, we'll be there. So, like, what was I about to say? There's one spot available still. There's still one spot open. If you want to get in the fantasy league, there is one spot available. I'm gonna repost the link. If you're interested, get that spot before it goes. So, and yeah, I'm looking forward to becoming the victor too, like holding up that trophy. So I gotta redeem myself.
Oh,
I was one and done last year, man. I can't have no more one and dones, man. So
hey, and I'm thinking about starting a podcast Madden League too, man. All the podcast hosts who play Madden, man, let's link up. I'm putting Boogie up against all you clowns, all you suckers.
Let's get it.
yes, Paul, it's online, bro. So yeah, like if you want to get in, bro, I'll send you the link, whatever. You can get in. So
Yeah, come out and buy me some wings, though. So, hey,
yeah.
man, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Terry Funk, man. It's
Wait,
been
time
a
out.
rough week for wrestling, man.
Bray Wyatt passed away?
Yeah, bro, Bray Wyatt, man.
Dang.
Had some COVID complications, had that heart attack, man. And this do not help my conspiracy theory with Boogie. So you see that face.
Wow,
So
dog.
yeah, man.
Like
Passed
he,
away, 36 years old, man. It's crazy.
Damn,
like his
that's
promo
fucked up,
his
man.
promo game was crazy, dog. Like
Yeah,
this promo game was sick, man.
he was
Damn,
Hey,
one of the new guys. Yeah, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt, man. Or
that's crazy.
and Terry Funk, a legend, a hardcore legend from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He was 78, I think, 79, something like that. So
I didn't even
it's
know he
been
was
a
that old, man. That's crazy.
yeah, it's been a rough week for wrestling, man. Like, so I expect that SmackDown show to be like a tribute show. It's probably gonna be hella sad, and man, it's crazy. It's really crazy, bro. That was shocking that like Triple H announced that like early this afternoon or something like that. So it was all over the timeline, like, yo, that's crazy. Like, but
wow, man.
rest in peace to them two legends, man. So may they rest in peace.
Rest in
I
peace.
think today is the day Lynn Dawson passed too. What was
Yeah,
that last
Yeah.
year?
yeah. Some might be somewhere around there. And I know, Kobe Bryant had his birthday yesterday. Today is technically Mamba Day. It's 8/24. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
part two of that. Rest in peace to the Mamba, man. One of the
Look,
greatest ever
rest
to
in
do it.
peace, Kobe. I know y'all think I hate Kobe, but rest in peace to
Yeah,
Kobe,
you
man.
hate Kobe, but thanks for the respect though.
Yeah,
Um,
I respect him.
but another legend's birthday today is Dave Chappelle, one of the greatest comedians of all time. It's his birthday today, so shout out to
Man,
Dave. Dave's supposed to be coming here soon, I believe.
yeah, another high ticket. I was on Dave Chappelle before it was cool. Like, go back to killing them softly. Y'all ain't up on it.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Y'all ain't up on killing them softly,
I'm like,
bro.
y'all wasn't around for that. Y'all
When he
wasn't around
first
for
was
killing
on
them
Def Jam
softly.
talking about squirrels stealing his McDonald's sandwiches. Y'all ain't up on Dave Chappelle like that, bro.
Hey, y'all not hip, bro.
I
Y'all
was a
not hip
Dave
on that.
Chappelle fan before it was cool.
Yep. Well before the Chappelle show.
Man, way before Chappelle show. We, I ain't gonna even talk about it. Chappelle show when that first episode. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna keep this on the air. This ain't gonna last. This is the last show, the first and last show. When he did the blind Clayton
Oh yeah,
Bigsby,
Clay Bigsby. Yeah.
bro, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna play this on TV no more. This is it. It was funny as hell. This is the last show, but man, he rocked. Dave Chappelle show is hilarious. But nah, happy birthday, Dave Chappelle, man.
Hey yo, you remember that joke on Killer or something? We was talking about Oscar the Grouch.
Uh,
He said he was talking about Sesame Street. He said they got a character on there named Oscar. They treat this guy like shit the entire show. They judge him right in his face. Oscar, you are so mean. Isn't he
I live in a
king?
trash can.
Like bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
Yo, killing him softly when he got the blue shirt on. It's hilarious, bro. It should be on HBO. Man. Oh yeah. He was hilarious in Blue Street, bro. He
Yeah,
was
he's working on
funny.
that too.
He was funny as Reggie and Nutty Professor too. Dave Chappelle's hilarious, dog. Like so. But hey man, like, share, subscribe. D Max show. Stay scheming. Don't forget to check it out, man. He broke down the wide receiver room. He broke down the wide receiver depth chart and all that today. It's a good show. It's only like 20 minutes, so it's real quick. It's just a lot of information, man, and we're gonna push this show, man. He did good last week. No, we gotta promo it better because we just dropping it out the blue. So we gonna promo it better. But shout out to D Max, stay scheming this show. I think he got some stuff. He got some stuff coming down the pipeline. So like, share, subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all. We still grinding to a grinding to a grand, man. We close, but we still putting in that work, man. We appreciate y'all. So anything else, Bug?
Go Chiefs. Stay healthy. Let's get this last one over with. Chris Jones be back soon.
Yeah.
I
Health is
hope he
wealth.
sign right now. Like, sign right now so we can go back and do another show.
Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Kingdom Cast, we out of here, y'all.
Peace. Shout out